Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Jim Caldwell here in the Alert Center for WKYT. Hope you're having a fantastic election day. Weather-wise, you can't ask for much more, you know. It has been really, really warm and pleasant. The wind that's out there takes the edge off of some of the heat that's trying to build in. I mean, again, this is not a bad day at all. Now, we're going to go through some changes, big time stuff, some ups and downs here the next little bit and some decent rains. But as it stands right now, we sit in the low to mid 70s across most of central Kentucky and out to our east. Look at Ashland, they're already up to 78 degrees. Got some more 70s working through the area. Here's the deal. Our normal daytime highs are in the low 60s, and we're well into the 70s, okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to march toward probably record territory. This has potential to be the warmest November 5th on record, okay? And the warmest election day. Now remember, the election varies. You know, sometimes it's on the 5th, sometimes it's on the 4th, sometimes it's on the 6th, whatever. It depends on the year. So this has the potential to be the warmest one. If we get into the upper 70s, it does that for us. Because what I did yesterday, I piled up all this data from elections past just to see. And we've been warm. We've been in the 70s before. That's nothing. But being 80 degrees on election day, for presidential election day, we haven't. So one of those interesting things. As we look ahead here, you can see that the wind has picked up a lot. I talked about that a lot yesterday, being what I thought would be the main weather issue out there. Today would be the wind, because it's going to be so noticeable. Those gusts have been pushing 30 miles per hour, and they're already doing it a lot more out west. So the wind will continue to accelerate in our general area. Look at this. 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, 2 tornado warnings down across parts of Louisiana, and that's only in a marginal risk. See, that's why when there's a marginal risk issued, we pay so much attention to it, because there's something there. There's some evidence suggesting we could get something rough, and that's what you got right there, okay? All right, let's look at the big picture with our temperatures. And this cooler air mass that's out to our west is going to try to make its way across the country, and as it does, we'll see our numbers fall. To get there, we have to go through some rain. Rain chance increases a lot on Wednesday. A lot. We're looking at a good solid chance. Thursday it lingers, and then we get another system in here by the end of the week. And I'm going to review all that for you, because in this Facebook and YouTube live world, I can stop, I can talk, I can do more than I can in a 3-minute weather segment. That's the beautiful thing about streaming, is I can talk a little bit longer because there's no commercial break coming up, okay? We can just go and talk and talk and talk. But later today, upper 70s, around 80. We got to get to 80 to get a record for Lexington today. Now, there might be an isolated shower, but the better rain chances are tied to the actual system. And by 6 o'clock in the morning, I've watched this vary. I've watched some runs come in a little earlier, a little later, whatever. In the morning, we're going to start tracking some rain from that system. Showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms, will probably move into our area. Now, it keeps going into your Thursday. Notice we are getting repeat showers out there. It's not a washout, but you've got some good steadier rains. And there's enough potential within the rain that sets up. We could pick up 1 to 3 inches from the overnight rains tonight and then all the way into Thursday. That's on the heavier side, and I don't think everybody gets to that, but that's one thing. All right, now, here's where I find my issues. This is the end of the week, going into the weekend. This is the European model. Watch the system move in. Watch that low and look where it's going, okay? Got a front out here. It just barely got the rain in play on Sunday. Okay, that's 11:15 in the morning. Let me show you the GFS. This one, watch where it goes. It takes that low through the plains, gets into the Midwest, spreads moisture in here late Friday, early Saturday, and it's a little bit slower of a movement with all of this, and more wind too. This would keep us a lot wetter because it's still raining. It hasn't really stopped. The chances are there all the way through Sunday at the same time that I showed you the European. So you've got this one, the low here, the other one had the low way out here, which was bonkers to me. I think it's going to align a little bit more with this. It'll come around to what this is thinking. But the difference in rainfall amounts, look at this. This, for that same time period, is roughly 3/4 of an inch on the high end. The GFS, this is just from Friday going into the weekend, okay? This does not even include the rain that I was talking about that is 1 to 3. This is shooting out there 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches in some areas on top of what we could pick up tonight through Thursday. So there's some disagreement there, which is the fun part of this. Fun trying to dissect this and see which one is going to end up on the right end of this, because we haven't had major conflict like this in a while on big, widespread systems like this. So we'll break this down. We'll watch it over the next couple of days and get you ready for rain potential. It's going to rain this weekend, but how much and when does it get here? That is what we try to answer, and we will as we work through this. I appreciate y'all stopping by for a few minutes here on Facebook and YouTube. We will be back on television for WKYT News at noon. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your election day. If you haven't voted yet, get out there and do it. See ya.